Well guys, how you doing? Can you guys remember this thing? I would like to report that it works really, really well. I was actually kind of concerned about it being a little bit wobbly-dobbly up at the top, and I was thinking I should maybe do like some plywood gussets here, right here on that side, but it actually works really good. So these are our summer tires, and they're actually, I'm gonna need new ones. What do you think you're doing? This isn't for you. It's not all about you, cat. Now these are the winter tires that we have, and I honestly don't know. Well, I don't know. They're not good for another year, I don't think. I think this portion right here, this little center bit is like the wear strip. So once they're at that point, they're totally done, but we're always going up to the mountains. Get out of here, cat. Like I was saying, we're always going to the mountains and driving in pretty bad situations. And it's also one of these things where if my wife is taking my 4 kids into the city and the roads are really, really bad, I want them to have the best tracks. And not because I don't think my wife can, she's really good. When the roads are bad, it's the other morons you have to watch out for. So here's a problem I have. I just opened the door of my truck and my light doesn't come on. I've been having this intermittent problem and I have no clue what it is, but something is draining the battery in my truck. I know it's not the alternator because when I drive it and fire it up again, it's fine, it charges the battery. But if I leave it parked for more than 3 days, the battery just dies. And it does have a new battery. I have no clue what's going on. Maybe you guys might know. This is a 2001 Silverado 6-liter. With a dead battery. One thing I do love about this truck is that it heats up super fast. All right, so just got back from town, dropped off the tires. They'll be ready to be picked up tomorrow. Dropped off the garbage, had to go pick up mail for the cadets. Now we can get to work. All right, guys, it is actually the next day, and last night, have anything in my beard? This camera does not like people with glasses on. It doesn't recognize it with the face recognition. It's terrible. Anyways, the reason I have glasses on is because last night I was having a Nerf war with my youngest. I got a Nerf bolt right in the eye. Just stuck my head out, and I was looking for him, and I didn't see him, and he shot me, and it was one of those situations where I think I closed my eye right before it hit, but it was a rock solid hit straight on my eyeball. My eyeball is still really sore. There's like no redness or anything, but it hurt. The funny thing is that I had established a rule with our children, with our boys. I said there's absolutely no Nerf fights without safety glasses on. Last night I picked up the tires. They came in. I got carried away with the work that I was doing, so I didn't finish up the vlog, but we're gonna put these tires on. You see all these little grooves? That kind of helps like smear out, and it kind of grips well on ice and stuff. And then obviously we've got some pretty big lugs for snow traction. Fairly aggressive tire. They ride fairly well. And then this one here, every time you see a little snowflake right there, that's a place that you could put a stud. So these tires are studdable. You could do a stud, 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 and on and on. Incidentally, I have the exact same tires for my car, and these ones only have about 3 months on them. So these are really good shape. Certainly always a good idea to check over things. You can see this is the new arm I put in the spring, so everything under here should be good. New pads, new rotors. It's a nice thing about maintenance you've just done. You go to work on another part of your car and you see, oh man, good job, Jer. Oh, thanks. What was that? That was not normal. I've never seen that happen before. Never. I think we're good now. we ran into a little snag. Not a big deal. This is something I kind of knew was gonna happen.
These blasted chrome-plated lug nuts, after a while, they suck. You see, like, the socket eventually will only go on, like, till there, like, halfway on, and they just kind of get messed up. I'm not a fan of these. You can see this one here. The chrome coating is actually cracking on it. And I've had some real issues with these in the past, so I'm gonna head into town, pick up an entire new lug nut kit.
Bagel nuts. Nice splined lug nuts with the adapter. They might look a little goofy on winter tires, but it's gonna be so nice to have these instead of messing with those dumb junky ones. Look how shiny those are. Woo-wee! Woo! So this one here decided to just jam itself on there. Such a pain with these stupid things. There we go. Get you guys out of the danger. Danger zone. Look at this old piece of junk. These things are garbage. Ha! One particular issue with those splined nuts, and this here, the adapter for them. This is the wrench that comes with the kit. This fits the jack, and this did fit the nuts before, 19 millimeter. So what I'm gonna have to do, and luckily I've got a whole bunch of tools, I'm gonna leave this in with the tire changing kit. That way I've got a 21 millimeter socket on there and a flex head. Should be long enough to get some torque on it, as long as this one is a little longer. So things you gotta think about when you're doing stuff like this. It would be a shame to be stuck on the side of the road with a flat tire and only have this. Kit.